Basics 10, and in this tutorial what we're going to learn about is how to add some music to our project. Okay, so what you're going to do is you should have your video here at the beginning, your intro video. You should have some titles, some overlays here, some transitions. If you haven't done this yet, you can always go back to other tutorials and check those out to be up to speed with us. So to add some music. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here to sound effects. You can also get stuff from your iTunes if you have iTunes and you have some music in it. I don't have any music in my iTunes here, so I'm just going to go to sound effects. Some things that you might see. Now all your sound effects are up here. You have all the different things here, and you'll have every single sound effect that you could possibly find. Or you can go and kind of mess with these different folders where all the rest of your sounds might be. I'm just going to go down here to theme music because I found something that I liked, and I'm going to choose this little neon thing. It's kind of got a funky little beat to it, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to drag it down. I can drag it right here, but there's also this little music thing down here, and that just kind of, if I drag it to here, it'll keep the whole thing. If I pull it down to just the music little line here, it'll actually, you'll see, it'll cut it down to the actual like length of our project, which is kind of neat. All right, so I have to undo something here real quick. Okay. All right, so now when we play this, okay, so one thing that with this is I want to be able to hear my voice a little bit more. One thing I can do is I can go over to the top of my voice and pull this up, but now I'm getting that little yellow red thing, so that's kind of making it not as make that a little bit larger so we can see it. You can see all the red and the yellow there, so I'm just going to pull it to where it basically isn't a little bit yellow, but not much. Play it again. Okay, so that works, but this music is still too loud. Now you can do a few different things. You can fade in the music, which is always kind of nice, just by pulling this little adjuster here. There should be one at each end. Or you can just pull down the whole music and you can play it. Okay, but that really doesn't do what we want it to do. So I'm going to pull my music back up here. I want it to be a little bit yellow, but not much. No red at all. Red's bad. Okay. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to fade this in by pulling this little slider, if it'll work. Come on, slider. There we go. I'm going to slide that in, and then I'm also going to go at the other end here and slide it out, do a little fade out. So we fade in and fade out. Now, here's the thing. They have this thing called audio ducking. It used to be easy. You used to be able to have a bunch of these little things that you could click on it and pull it down and kind of make like a little scoop, and they had this thing and you could press a button that said audio ducking, and that's what it was called. But now what they have an automatic one, which works, so we're just going to use that. So what you have to do is you have to select the clip that's the most important, the one that you want to stand out. And what it will do is, if you up here in the top, if this isn't here, so if it's just like that, I can select this and I go up to adjust, and then I can go into this little music, this little speaker volume. If I click on this, you'll see that this music is going to all of a sudden go down. Watch. Okay, so what it did is it took a scoop out of what I was doing there. Now if I want it a little bit lower, I can still pull it down a little bit, and it takes everything a little bit lower. Now if I play this, okay, so that actually works really well. That I can hear my voice, everything like that. Now the last thing was, I'm using a mic that's a mono mic, and it doesn't come out in stereo, so it's only coming out of one ear. So I'm going to fix that too real quick. In here I found a way to do this. It gives it a little bit of effect, and I use it for my tutorials and stuff. If you select there, if you go up to your audio effects and you choose small room and these little effects things, it actually will make it go stereo for you. So that's just a little trick if you're having problems with mono audio. So your assignment is to go here, add some music down at the bottom, do a fade in, do a fade out, and also do an audio duck, or what they call is the lower volume of all the other clips. And that's it. Thanks.